Here we go. 180.
I got you. I got you. Check 13.
I got you.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now it's Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Hey, box truck.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. Third and 10.
11, 2.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18.
Hey, alert! 11.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
You go tight.
21.
You got tight right there.
21. Hey, Alpha.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Hey, lock it.
Second down.
4 down. Check. Fresno. 54. Check. Watch 54.
Go.
To try again after the sack. Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down,
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
6-6, bullet high.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go! 50, play. Recon, 132 fighter.
Check, 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 check.
Hey, seam 6, let's go.
Tannehill on first down. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A good pickup there at 22. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught. Humphries. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. And that's going to be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Here's a quick throw out wide to Humphries. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Second and goal from the 1. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From a yard out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On second down, a run with Breida. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go, here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
11.
Check 4.
11. Bravo.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only this taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 49 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Break.
Check right 54. Right 54. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Watch that. Back. Check three.
Five.
On first down, Tannehill. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with Breida. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Here we go.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
61, matchbox, light.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, a run from Breida. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal.
21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Go. Hey, Jack, get it.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 72 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, past the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
that era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me cause her claim she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Ay, ay, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
56. It's going to be a long day.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Here we go. 180!
56.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
6! 6! Buzz! Buzz! Hey, hot!
On second and 15 now. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Sanders. 50 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shit. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Rush in. Big Dad.
Yellow. Go. Fight on these two.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Check 99.
Collect. All right, 57 colors.
Check 3.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Silver. Yellow. Tight go.
Attack. Hey, 43.
They'll try and run with Ware. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow. Light.
54. Check pass. Check 31. Check nickel. Check.
15.
Check.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 1st down, they run again with Ware. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
15. Chopper. Say 15.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Sheldon Day breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sheldon Day. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 43 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
15. And Ripple is. Bullshit.
66. Bullet high.
Yellow. Hey, let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Attack.
Undercrush. Check it out. 64. Weak.
43. Yellow.
He's coming. Double up. Watch the ship.
Yellow.
Hey, watch the ship. C6.
Easy. Here we go, finish the game. And color.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
57 colors. Attack.
Check 24.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 58 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 71 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Here we go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Crouch.
12, fellas. Here we go.
56 to Mike. 56.
Hey, Charlie.
Garoppolo now on third and goal. And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
65.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now San Francisco are going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, 57, 57.
Check that.
Hey, 57.
Check 26. Check 26.
Okay.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I don't need to.
Check.
A give to Williams, running right. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. They go back to the ground with Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Alert 3.
Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Niners 21, Chiefs 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On 1st down, it's Coleman, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. This is Breida. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They run again with Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now a timeout coming in here defensively, as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
15.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Yellow.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an even 90 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Push him back.
Yellow. Easy.
Check 6 guys.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And all the Chiefs have it. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Watch the slip. He's
Hey, 15. Hey, 57. 15.
tight on.
Hey, 57. First time.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
And so let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check nickel.
Hey, yo, go. I don't need to. Check the leg.
Back to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check.
Hey, 15.
Check.
Hey, yo, go.
go for it. It's Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Mahomes now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Jump.
15. Yellow.
Check one.
Fight on these two. Hey, Sunday.
Now Mahomes. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Adios. Say goodbye. Adios. Say goodbye. 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 And I'm gonna score again. And I'm gonna score again. Get in my Duffy. 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 No sportsmanlike conduct. No sportsmanlike conduct. Get in my Duffy. Hold up. You thought I was about to do that? Oh, nah, bro. Oh, let me get in my Duffy. Fix your mic. Get in my Duffy. How you feeling? I'll play you again. You know my gamer tag. I'll play you again. How you feeling right now? You feeling stupid? Oh my god, you're here for another play. Look at this. You're here for another play. Just shut up and watch greatness. Oh my. You really do though. You really do cause you're talking. You do. You really do cause you're talking. How does it feel? Bum ass nigga. Oh my, get out my face. Get off my level, my nigga. Get out my level, my nigga. How old are you? Because if you're over 18, you should not be on this game. You should get a job, my guy. Oh my god. Get off my bro. Why are you talking if your mic is not even that tough? You got your mic from 7-Eleven, my G. Look at you, my guy. Look at you, my guy. Oh my god. Oh my, here, I gave you the ball again. How you feeling? Alright, bro, so what's your ad? Come on now. I'll drop mine. You see my gamer tag? That's my Instagram, my IG. Hit me up. What you gonna do? I'll pull the IP up. Come on. What you gonna do? Pull it up. Pull up my ad. Okay. Come on. Alright. Come on now. Come on. You're sweet. You're sweet. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, give me that. Cookies. Say goodbye. Ooh. Say goodbye. Adios.
This one, Charles, points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was
tough.
fun.